Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Kids at Heart Toys. Are you going to say hi to them? I think you're going to go say hi to them. That's what it looks like. So anyway, I'm here today because I thought that I would share with you, this is We Play Wednesday, by the way, and I thought what would be fun to do on We Play Wednesday, why don't you go that way, is we could do pop-up books. And I think the Hatchimals are excited about it. So they're looking at them right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, little pop-up books. You guys want to look at some pop-up books? Do you guys want to? Okay, how about I quiet these guys down so you can hear me, and then maybe we'll get started. Hello, I'm back. So I quieted them down some. They were really excited about the pop-up books, so I thought that we could get started soon. I know that I've always loved pop-up books. I don't know if that's your favorite or not, but I just think they're very cool, and I have a little bit of a collection here. Some are very old, some are from when my daughters were little, and some of them I just found at other places. So I won't be reading the stories because that would take way too long, but I just thought on this We Play Wednesday, maybe we would just look at them and look at the illustrations. And so I'm gonna move these little Hatchimals over just a tiny bit so that, oh, he's right in the camera. No. So I'll be able to show you the full thing. Maybe I should move them over just a little more. There we go. There, get all the way over. There, so you guys can be able to see. I'm not sure which one I'll start with. And I don't even know if these are going to be too big. Some of them are quite big. I know which one I really like. How about I move these down here? That might be helpful if I move them down here. As you see, I have quite a few. So, and I don't want this to be too long of a video, and we can always do more later. I can just split them up, but this was always one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you've ever seen this, or maybe you have this at your house, but this is called Cookie Count, a Tasty Pop-Up by Robert Sabuda. And this is a very cool, it's just a counting book. So I'll have to see how this goes because I don't know how I can do this properly on this thing, but there's one, and it says 1 chocolate chip cookie. Like I said, I'm not going to read the story too much because, you know, we'll take up time. Just look at the pop-ups, and that's 2 coconut kisses, but look at the pop-up's amazing. And there's the 2 little mice there, and 3 twirl. Oh, this one I like a lot because look at the pinwheel cookie. Look at it twirls. Isn't that cool? I just love that. So those are twirling pinwheels. And 4 peanut butter cookies, as you can see. Ooh, they circle. And 5 fortune cookies. And then looks like the mice will. This one has a hard time. Like I said, the thing with pop-ups is they can wear out over time. That's why some of them I won't be showing because there's just, there you go, show that again. There's some that just don't work anymore, so I'll be right back. I'm back, so sorry about that. So we're up to 6 stained glass cookies, and I like the stained glass. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that. It's so pretty. And there's 7 Linzer hearts. Isn't this like so intricate and stuff? It's just, this is a very cool pop-up book. It's one of my favorites. I just love this thing. And then 8 sugar cookies. It's hard to see that one too well. I don't know if that makes it better. And then 9 Madeleines. Look at that. How about if I do it like that? Woo! It's very cool. This one's very cool. It's a gingerbread house. I'll open it like that. Whoa, did you see that? Look how that popped up. And the mice are hiding inside because, of course, you see the cat right there. So they're hiding inside the house. You can see them inside there. But look at that. Look, when it comes up, it's just, isn't that amazing? That's why I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with pop-up books. The reason I thought of this for doing on a We Play Wednesday was because I actually took some of these books out because one of my friends came over with her kids, and I said, do you like pop-up books? I said, yeah. And so I took some of mine out, and they're like, whoa. Because it's just very cool. I'm going to quickly check to see if this works. Okay. And then I have this one. It's Sophie's Dance Class. And this one, she does different things. So she's putting on her tutu, as you can see. So she's putting on her tutu. Yeah, like I said, some of these don't work as well. Isn't it sad that they wear out? But again, this was another one of my daughters. And first comes plies. I tried to say it right. Plies. And then kick. This is going to be hard for me to do. I'll try to do it on the side. And then, what does it say? Kick. Yeah, kicks, kick. There we go. And she does lots of jumps. Jumpity jump. It's very cute. And I have to do it on this side. She does an arabesque. This one, I don't know. There. She just lifts it back like that. Ooh. Okay. And now, it says pirouettes are fun. This is when she flips, but if I can do it with this hand, I'll try. Okay, ready? Ooh, there she's flipping. She's circling. There we go. And then she's going to curtsy. Curtsy. Yeah, that's a very cute book. That's a quick one. This is not a pop-up book, but I just love these type of books. If you have any of the Gallup books, I'm not sure how many they have. I know they have at least 2 because my daughter has them, but they might have 3. But this is in the same line, but this is a Peanuts book, the cartoon, and it's a Scanimation, and I love that too. And so I thought I'd just show this one. It has all the Peanuts in it. I hope it shows. I hope it shows well on camera. I'll put it up closer. Maybe you can see him. You see him moving? Yeah. So that's Snoopy. I know it glares, and I apologize for that. I don't know how better to do it so you see it. But. And there's Charlie Brown trying to fly a kite. And there's Lucy jumping rope. I just think that is so cool. Okay, and there is a story to it, but you know I'm not going to read it. So there's Snoopy with his little Woodstock followers, like Cub Scouts or something. I don't know what they call them. And Snoopy's trying to kiss Lucy. Lucy's, of course, saying, "Ah, dog germs." And then Linus and, what's her name? Sally. Linus and Sally are dancing. There we go. And it's cool because these are all in color. It's really, really cool. And then Lucy taking the football away from Charlie Brown. It's classic. There we go. And then Snoopy and, what's his name? I forgot his name. I feel bad. Schroeder. Snoopy and Schroeder jamming out there with their instruments. And then, yeah, this is a famous one right there, the tree. And then I think this is the last one. This is Snoopy just doing his famous dancing. That's his happy dance. Isn't that cool? So yeah, so that's this book. That's very, very cool. I love those Scanimation books. Okay. I'm just looking at ones that might be interesting for you guys. This one is recent. I got this not terribly long ago. It's called Predators. This one is very it can be kind of creepy, but I thought I would share it, especially if there's, I don't know, if you like, alligators and things like that. So let's see what happens. I don't know what the best way to open this up will be, but okay, well, there you go. That's fine. So you can see that is a scary spider. Look at that. I mean, look at the detail on this. You open it up, it's like, ah, there's a spider, and he jiggles. If you like jiggles, it's not fun. But the cool thing is, I mean, it's not just all that. Plus, these have little pop-ups too. Like, look at, see, there's a spider there. I don't really want to open up the little ones just because it's, doing it this end is kind of hard. But the cool thing about this book is it gives you facts about the different spiders and talks about them. And I think a lot of these animals in this book are endangered. So it's kind of like a really educational type of thing. And look, it's the eagle. Isn't that cool? I'll do it like this. Woo! I don't know. It's hard to see it. I apologize because it's hard to know how to open this on this angle. But and then, oh, he split. But crocodile, as you can see, I bet it'll be better if I open up this with some rod. So it's crocodile, and then this tiger, poor tiger, doesn't work anymore. I mean, I see how it fell, but he's supposed to be like 3D. I don't know how to. You're supposed to like even set him up, but yeah, like that. See, that's him. And that's my favorite animal ever. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you just set him up like this and you move him and look. Aren't they fun? They're so much fun. And of course, this little things like this is a little game you can play and stuff. So yeah, and I think this is the last one. And it's a polar bear with polar bears, and it's hard to balance this. You see, it's the polar bears and the seals talking about the Arctic and stuff. And there's the polar bear, and the little cubs are on the front. Let's see. So isn't that's such a cool book? And so I'll let you know what it is in case, because you can probably buy this on Amazon still and Barnes & Nobles and stuff. It's Predators, a pop-up book by Lucio and Mira Santoro. So in case you're interested in that. But it's very cool. I love that book. I'm going to put it back here. Let me see. What time is it? I don't want to take too long in the video. So like I said, I'm not sure how many books I'm going to show. I have some nice dinosaur ones. Let me see. I'm going to show this one first. Just because this one has both pop-ups and music. This one is 10 years old, exactly. This was made in 2007. Or, you know, printed, whatever, in 2007. So this is 10 years old, and the music still works. And there's even like see that? You can change the batteries. So I'm sure it takes button cell. Yeah, it takes 4 button cell. So you can change the batteries. So it's not like, you know, once the battery dies, that's the end of the book. But I was surprised because I showed my friend's kids this, and it still worked. It was kind of cool. Anyway, this is Sounds of the Wild. It's called Ocean by Maurice Pledger. And so this is just talking about the ocean. You hear that? So you can hear the seagulls, you can hear the ocean. These are the different types of seabirds. And it does, of course, have something about them, so you can read about them. And this has even more information about them. And it, you know, it can tell you more about it. It's a very big book, so I can't get it all on the camera. And this one, and if you notice the sounds change according to the page, which is really cool. So now we're talking about whales, and so you hear the whales calling. I don't know if I'll do it again. Oh yeah. Oh. So you hear the whale call, and there's the different fish you can see. You can see that one's jumping up. This is very cool. Talks about them. And now you hear dolphins. And they got octopus. I told you it's a really long book. I have to like... See, there's dolphins. Isn't that cool? And you can hear them. And there's other things. Sometimes you can move these things and I'll do something, but I'm not going to do it. But there we go. There's something about the creatures of the reef. And they number them, so they'll tell you about them. And over here's Caribbean waters. So it's a very informative but fun book. And this is just, you know, underwater sounds. And you can see a scuba diver here. Just looking at all the sea life. I'm trying to get all the book in there. Isn't that so cool though? I love how there's different sounds per page. That's very cool. And now, it's not quite the last page yet. This is talking about, I think, more like the Arctic, and you have the penguins and the seals. You can hear the birds, but you can hear the seals too. So there's that one. And then the last page just talking about them. But you can hear them. So, anyway, that's that book. It's very cool. It's a very cool book. I'll be honest, I don't know if you could get it anymore. You can try. If you're interested in that, you can try to look for it. And they might have used ones or something. But yeah, this is 10 years old and it's still running. So I was very impressed with that, to say the least. I'm going to show a couple more books just because, you know, it's not that long yet. I'm just trying to see what I want to show. I'm looking. Oh yeah, I wanted to show that because I wanted to show. Maybe I'll show 3 more books. Anyway, this is Dinosaur Galore. This is a Roaring pop-up, but this is based on Dinosaur Roar. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that book. That was my daughter's favorite book when she was little. I had to read that every night. And it's a fun book. It's a really fun book because you can get right into it. But this is a pop-up of it, so I thought that was neat. So it's basically the same story, but instead it has these pop-up, you know, characters. So you see, rawr. And then, let's see, it has that. He actually, no, I guess he stays there. But for those who like dinosaurs, this is a really nice book too. Sorry, I have people let few little bugs in here. And then there's bigger dinosaur, look how big and small that one is. And this one here. And that one, look how big that one is. Whoo! Big one. And that one. I don't know if they're getting old or something. They're supposed to, some of them do slightly some things, but here's that one. Very wonderful illustrations on these things. Oh, that one's huge. Look at that one. Ah! And I think, oh, and this just opens up to be ridiculously huge. And there's the end of the book. Jump, see that one? I can't show it very well because yeah, so that's the end of that. It folds in. But that is a huge book. I'm trying to show the rest of it. See? But that is Dinosaurs Galore. So I don't know when this was made. 2002. But it's, I think the original story is 2002. This is a 2005 edition. And that's something you can also check out. They might still have that around. Okay, so I was going to do just 2 more books, and I think that'll make a good... Well, I think I was going to do 2 more. Maybe just 1 more. Yeah, I guess I was going to do 1 more. So, this book, you know the classic story of Peter Pan, probably the Disney version of Peter Pan. Well, this is the actual story. I don't know if I haven't really read. I don't know if I've... It's a pop-up adaptation of J.M. Barrie's original. So it's probably not the whole thing, of course. But it's a pop-up version. And these pop-ups are amazing. And sadly, some of them have broke just because pop-ups are so delicate. You have to be so careful. But I'll show you this. This, I think, is a good one to end on. And this is by Robert Sabuda. I think he made the pop-ups anyway. So I'll show you a few of them, but they're so big. I want to do it carefully. So you open this up. Oof. I'm going to have to open up this way because I don't know if you'll understand what's going on. But this is when they're Peter Pan's way up top there. I can't even show you because it's so big. There's his shadow. And he's right up here. And he's flying over London, I believe. So, probably looking for Wendy. So he's in the clouds, basically. You see him in the clouds. But look how intricate and delicate these are. It's crazy. And there's actually well, you can't see it. But so here's the story. But there's flaps in here and there's pop-up. I'll just show you this one, but I'm not going to do it to everyone because it's just too crazy. But if you open this up, look. Oh, see what I mean? I think I broke it. I might have broken it. That's what I'm talking about. This is a crazy book. So you're reading the story on this side, and there's pop-ups on the inside of this too. I mean, it's an incredible book, and this, I don't think I broke it. I think that's what it's supposed to do. I mean, look, there's another look at the pop-ups on this. This is just so crazy. Look at it. And that's just the story on the inside. Yeah, okay. So as it's telling the story, it has tiny pop-ups that you can look at. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it the whole... I'm not going to do it. Just because this is hard to hold as it is. I'll just show you the big ones. So this is Neverland, as you can see. But look, when you open it up. Look how beautiful that is. This has to be one of my favorites too, because it's just so detailed. I mean, look at that. Isn't that crazy? And there's the story, and there's more pop-ups in here, but I'm just not going to deal with them. It's there. It's so hard. Okay, and this is inside Peter's... What, he had the trunk of a tree or something? His camp, anyway. Look at that. And you can't see him, but he's on top. He's on top. But you see Wendy, you know, mending, you know, doing some stuff. I think she's taking care of socks. I mean, you can see right here. You see right here all the socks that are lined up. And there's the boys all in bed, because she's the mother, you know, in the story. And there's more here. Isn't that crazy? I just love it. It's all 3D. It's like amazing. See, one of these is not in good shape, so I'm trying to be careful. And there's the mermaids. Look at the mermaids. Ooh, I'll try to do it again. Oh, look at the mermaids. And then Peter's listening to them or whatever. Isn't that so cool? Okay. Oh boy. One of these. Yeah, he's not in good shape. He broke this morning. I was showing them and I was like, oh, he didn't break that much. It's just, I'm trying to hold it. This little part broke, but otherwise, he's just flying. You see him flying. And very like, he's coming right at you. Boom. And then actually Tinkerbell here is supposed to like move, and I guess the mechanism broke, so she doesn't move anymore. And then I think this is the last one. Is it the last one? Yeah. So this is going to show the pirate ship. This is one that really broke. I have to be so careful with it because this part came undone. But look at it right here. And the sails. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could tape it, but I don't really dare to. But this part pops up and it's not supposed to do that. So something broke. But look at it though. Look at the pirate ship. See that? I'm trying to show it all, but it's hard showing this angle. If I can. That probably would have helped all along. But look how it folds in and it just comes out. Like, see, but this thing rises. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to rise up. But anyway, it's still cool though. So that's Peter. That's the pirate ship. So anyway, that is Peter Pan by Robert. It's the adaptation, pop-up adaptation by Robert Sabuda. I do think these are still, I don't know when it was made. I got these so long ago. 2008, but you probably might be able to get, they had other stories too, other classic stories they made a pop-up adaptation to. But this book is amazing because of the detailed pop-ups. But yeah, little kids, you would want to definitely help them with it and basically hold it so they could just watch it because it breaks easy. It breaks easy. So, but anyway, that is my We Play Wednesday for this week. I hope you enjoyed. I know I just really enjoy this type of books. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And you can subscribe to my channel. I do more We Play Wednesdays, just different things. Next week I have this air hockey game that you can just put on your regular table. It's supposed to work. I've never tried it. I bought it ages ago, so I thought I'd try it out. So that's probably what I'm going to do next week for We Play Wednesday. But anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of my subscribers. I wanted to say a big thank you to you. I do appreciate your support very, very much. I try very hard to make entertaining videos, so I just really hope you enjoy them, and I hope everybody has a good day. Remember to always keep having fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!